What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet again another episode with
Gissel
and Victor, and we are here to keep it 100 with you guys. And in continuation with Women's International Month or International Women's Month.
You killed the whole
I
thing.
know.
Happy International Women's Month.
International Women's Month.
Oh, I thought you said Women's International.
No, I started doing it like that, but I fixed it. International Women's Month. We continue to have strong, independent women. And this week we have the CEO and owner of Simply Title, Ms. Jasmine Vasquez. So thank you so much for coming into the show.
Thank you for the invite.
Cheers, Jasmine.
We'll do cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, what does it say? Leaders what?
Leader.
Oh.
Ooh.
Same brand.
Talking about branding.
Exactly.
Well, first off, thank you again for compartir este ratito con nosotros. And I told her we were gonna be speaking Spanish and English, so that way she feels comfortable because she's a little nervous, but she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. So thank you so much for being here with us. I said that 3 times already, but I just want to make sure that you understand that your time is valuable and we appreciate
Victor,
that.
another one. Cheers.
Yeah, another cheers.
But we just want to start it off with, for the millions of people watching, because there's like a million people already connected.
He's like,
just tell us a little bit more about who Jasmine is. What does she stand for? Just briefly, because I know you don't want to say it loud.
As I told you before, it's hard for me just to talk about myself. I can spend a lot of time talking about others, the team, the ladies, but by myself is anyway. What I can tell about me, I'm a dreamer, but not just a dreamer. I will always make it happen. I'm a hard worker, workaholic, but you have no idea. 24/7, and I love it. So I'm a family person. I'm the youngest one of 3 sisters. Well, we were 4. I'm the 4th one.
Okay.
Unfortunately, 3 of them, they passed away.
Oh.
So I'm the only one left. And since then, I've just been trying just to make my mom proud and happy and try just to giving her whatever she deserved after all that happened. So that's it. I think I said a lot.
Yeah. Okay. No, that you definitely said a lot. I can I can definitely relate, and because I was raised by my grandparents, but my grandma only had 3 women. So it was my mom was the oldest, and then my middle aunt, and then my younger aunt, and then my mom passed away. My aunt passed away, so I only have one. I consider her my sister, but she's technically my aunt. So I can definitely relate. I know it's not easy. So that's awesome that you share with us. And you're originally from Puerto Rico, right?
Yes, I am. Born and raised in Puerto Rico. I came here when I was 23.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yep. Struggling, right? Like raised in a colegio where, Puerto Rico, Spanish, and coming here at 23, trying to speak English.
But how was that? How was that trying to learning?
It was hard. It's still hard. Because of course, you still feel like the insecurity of, because it's not your first language, and even though for everything that I've been struggle because of it, as of now, I feel super proud of myself because I thought that it was gonna be kind of a barrier for my career, and has not. So still learning every day.
No, yeah, I mean, it's not easy to talk one language. Imagine just talking two of them, you know. And
no, and then when I came to the country, I was like 6, and I didn't know the language, but it was easy. But I can imagine like when you're over like 18, like it's
after 23 years just
yeah.
speaking Spanish. Yes, it was hard. Like
Don't get me
right now,
wrong, they teach us. I don't know about in your colegio, but they teach us English in school. You know, you go through 12 years of English, but it's not enough to go out here and make a living. At least to me, it was. I learned English when I was over there, but it was watching TV. Like I learned it from watching TV and watching cartoons and watching Barney and stuff like that. And then the school was like the reinforcement. But when I got here, that I had to like, you know, make it a full blown conversation, having an accent. I was working with people that didn't know how to deal with people like me, so they would look at me different. They wouldn't like get along with me, basically.
Yeah.
But it's challenging, like any other, you know, change, because it is a big change.
Yeah, definitely. So for everybody that's watching, is Jasmine single, married, in a situationship, taken?
She's a controversial.
Well, I'm happily engaged.
Congrats.
Yeah. Hey, I had to say it, okay? I had to say it.
Yeah. Then the bartender won't pour the drinks.
Wait, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, I have a relationship with Will. We're gonna be 4 years this year.
Wow.
Amazing relationship. We're really good on where we at. He you know, that type of person that completely understands what you do and support you. And like I said before, workaholic, so I can be here and I can take a phone call at 10 at night, and I can prepare a net sheet at 12, you know, like it happens. And every time that he sees that, he tries to Jasmine, but you know what, you need to just, you know, put some boundaries. I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen, that's me. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a situation that you deal with it or you deal with it.
Yeah. You do whatever you do with
And
it.
let me take the opportunity right now to let all those realtors know, don't be hitting up Jasmine all the time for just net sheets, all right? Do the work. You can do the work.
There's an app. There's an app.
There's an app for that. You can do the work yourself, buddy.
We have an amazing app.
Like we do it ourselves. Like we call for Jasmine for questions that we don't know the answer of. Like,
so give her some free time,
right?
No, but joke aside, you know, like I need to be honest. It doesn't bother me. I do it. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't bother her, but please.
But slow it down.
It's an amazing app, okay?
I know, and you have a dog as well, right? I don't know if he's hanging around.
Oh yes,
hanging around there with you.
Is he the one that you put on the? Oh, he's
that's
so
our
cute.
new. Yeah, that's our new team member.
Oh my god,
he's always at the office.
Oh,
well behaved, so he can be there. Yeah, I'm in love with my little kid now. I have a daughter and she's 20. She's gonna be actually 21 in a couple months. So I was like, okay, well, no more children, but we can have a daughter. Why not?
But you got a child, Yeah, because they're definitely child. Like how old? You said it was 5 months.
He's 5 months.
Oh my god, he's so big.
So he still like has a little bit to grow.
Yeah, probably.
She's like,
he's a golden doodle.
I've been hearing a lot of golden doodles recently. I don't know why. Like I've been seeing like signs of people selling it. Yeah, it's like I guess the trend.
The golden doodles and the Frenchies.
Yeah.
Well, they really like well behaved. They super cute. They don't shed, so it's, you know, like it's a lot of good qualities that they have. And yeah.
Is he potty trained?
Yes, he is.
Oh, that's good.
That's something that we can get our dog to do.
He was in a boot camp for 3 weeks.
Oh, see,
yeah.
It's too late with Rocky.
It's too late now.
He's about to be
5. He's about to be 5.
So he's too old for that now.
Well, you can try.
Yeah, I've tried. Like I try to put.
But it's like we're not professional.
No, I know, but I've tried to put like the little.
Oh, the pads.
Pad. I put the pad everywhere.
Yeah, we put
Everywhere on the floor.
one time we put it everywhere, like everywhere on the floor, and he made sure to go like in a little corner around it.
Yeah, he smells it and then he goes to the other side.
It's like, oh, okay, he just doesn't want me to do it here, so I got him. Don't worry, I got him. But dogs are amazing. I think they just give you that unconditional love every time. Like they don't
talk back to you.
Hey, amazing. That's the best thing. Like you can just say whatever. You can get mad. You can and
right.
like with this cute face, like
Right. Yo no
that's
fui.
it.
Yo no hice nada. What you look at me? Yo no hice nada. Like
It's the same as Alexa, right?
Oh yeah,
You
Alexa.
tell Alexa whatever you want, and hey, you're not gonna say anything back.
Yeah. That's true.
yeah, and if it says something back, you need to return that Alexa.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
cut the plug.
So because it's International Women's Month, we've been asking every guest, like, who did they look up to when they were growing up? You know, because everybody has a different, I guess, a different role model or a different view of life. So I wanted to ask you, like, what woman have you looked up to when you were growing up?
Well, this is from my heart, and I'm gonna say my mom.
Oh, I like that.
Imagine like all that happened to her, and if you meet my mom, you are not gonna believe it. Like the energy that she still has, like she's so positive, and she's just into God, and like all of those things after what happened in my family. Yeah, she's my hero.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's awesome.
No, yeah, that's awesome. Because our last guest said her mom too. I said my mom.
I said some things of my mom. I had like a couple people.
So I think moms are like the strongest role model that you have out there, especially a Puerto Rican mom. You know, a Puerto Rican mom who, like, ellos pelean por ti, si tienen que pelear, si tienen que coger cárcel por ti, cogen cárcel, like, they'll do anything that they can.
Yeah, and it's weird in the part that, because everything that happened, I was just trying so hard. Like everything in my focus was like, no, I need to go this way because that's gonna make my mom happy. Or and I'm gonna be honest, like sometimes I did things that it was not because I wanted to, but I had to do it just because I was there, and I suffered all that, and I saw her like going through all these things, and I was like, hey, it's just one mission, and this mission is gonna be, try to be successful, try to like for her to be proud of me, and giving her like whatever the other ones couldn't give her.
And I'm sure she's proud. I mean, you, like you said, you came over here at 23, with a brand new language. Now you're running 3 offices, right?
Yep. We opened Simply Title in October 2019 in Kissimmee. Now we have an office in Longwood, and the third one that we just opened on October last year in Orlando.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I remember going to the Longwood opening.
Oh yeah, I love your grand opening party. You have karaoke. He likes to sing.
Yeah.
I don't say I can't sing. I'm saying I like to sing.
That's coming. Another karaoke night.
Oh yes.
Can't wait.
So can you tell us about a woman that you would like to personally meet? It could be like someone from history, or somebody that you see on TV now, or somebody that it's in the industry that you want to meet for any reason.
Oh wow, you got me there.
I'll drink while you think.
Or you can drink too.
Yeah, let me think too.
You need some thinking juice.
Wow. I'm not sure about that question because and I have a reason why.
Okay.
I'm not in my 20s. I'm in my 4th floor, right? And everything that it has happened in my life, and I and I have conquered in this world is because I have the right people around me, and I have had the right people around me. So, like, what woman I would like to meet, and I'm sorry, I don't want to be disrespectful, but
No, it's okay. I
like
like that answer.
I would say for what? Like,
Ooh.
it's not gonna make any change in my life at this point of my life, because you know, I'm in a good place.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe thinking about like if I need an advice, or
Hmm.
why not
Or
in
if you want to go
business.
to happy hour and grab a drink with this person, like who would it be?
Yeah.
Like it could be anything, an advice,
Maybe
like
you want some tips on something. I don't know.
right. I don't know. Just to, I guess, to give you a couple examples, you had said
Please.
Michelle Obama,
Oh,
right?
I no, I said I wanted to meet Beyonce or Rihanna.
Oh,
Just because they're very like themselves, they're unapologetic, they don't care about what people think. And I just wanted to be in that
in that group,
in that
that
group.
environment.
Well, I will say, well, let me mention someone then. I would probably say Oprah.
Mm,
Okay. I like that.
Um,
Yeah.
because everything that she has done, and she's a model of a woman,
right.
but it's not that I dream about it.
True. True.
Right?
Like if it happens, great, but it's not gonna change my life. Basically, like
Yeah.
I'm good without it.
And no, I feel like when I was growing up, you would see these celebrities and you're like, "Oh my god, what is it like to be them?" And then you grow up and you're like, they're just like us. Like they go through the same struggles, they go through the same stuff. They just have obviously more money, but it's the same thing. It's
Yeah.
And
like,
their life is worse because then
yeah.
like, everybody knows their business.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, like you cannot even go to the gym without no one.
Right.
Yeah, that's too much.
But
Like
yeah.
they can't even go to the grocery store. They don't know what it is to buy groceries for themselves because they can't.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah. Or even have
even
a regular diet, like you starve, to lose some weight. No, they have trainers and they need to do
right.
this and they need to do that. Like,
I think I,
And
I
they can't go on a date with someone because they're
right.
gonna be on camera,
Paparazzis
or
everywhere.
and if they go on a date with someone else, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, she was on a date with this guy, then she was on a date." It's too much.
Now you're in the magazine cover. Like
it's definitely too much.
I think I said Jennifer Lopez.
Oh yeah, you did.
I did say Jennifer Lopez. So I think
I didn't understand why.
she would be a prime example of somebody that can't go to the grocery store, can't date anybody who she can, because every time that she does, it's like she's in the front cover of the magazines. Um, she has I'm sure she has like a chef or something
Oh, of
for her diets
course.
and all that stuff. So
She
it's
doesn't
like
have un chicho. No tiene un chicho.
yo tengo más chicho que ella. Let me not show what am I drinking today.
He's drinking beer.
I'm drinking beer. It's the first time I've drank beer on the show.
For real, did it?
Yeah, no, I'm always drinking like some whiskey or something.
Oh.
But I guess like my next question would be like, is there anybody who impacted your life or any woman that impacted your life in a way that you still remember to this day?
It could be like a teacher or anybody that has
Family
taught you
member.
something.
Well, I can say a couple of them, but I'm gonna go with one here in Florida. I got here and I started my bachelor degree in Puerto Rico was commercial advertising.
Okay.
And of course, like whoever gets the bachelor degree, it's really hard just to follow that direction. And I got in Florida, no English, no experience, no contacts. And I'm like, oh, so what I'm gonna do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, I started working on a law firm, and I was doing their advertising, their marketing. And at some point, I just started to do legal work. So
Okay.
I became a legal assistant, and I got a lot of experience doing that. So it was like maybe 3 4 years, and I applied to another law firm, and I got accepted. And I was in that other law firm like 6 years, and
Mm.
I learned so much. um like I was running the foreclosure, loan modification, bankruptcy departments in that.
Oh wow.
I was the only legal assistant, like able to meet with clients and retain clients without a legal license.
Okay.
So like I learned so much, and just having that opportunity in the situation that I was before, I definitely need to be grateful. Her name is Desiree Sanchez from Sanchez Law Group.
Oh.
Okay.
Desiree, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
what you did. Look at what you
Look at what
created.
you did.
And along with Desiree Sanchez, my title mentor, Barbara Robles, she was the one who took the time and patience to show me and taught me everything about titles. So with those two girls, and I'm gonna be always really, really, really grateful.
Okay.
That's
So
awesome.
they're basically the ones who inspired you to continue with title and eventually open up your own title office.
Yeah, when I was doing the legal assistant work, it was taking a lot of me. When you talk to clients that they have money issues, or they going through divorce,
Mhm.
and that's the result of all of that was a loan modification for the loan or bankruptcy. So I was the one listening to all those problems, and it got to the point that I used to get home, and all the problems were in my mind, and they were affecting me. So I was like, okay, Sanchez, I think that I need a change. Like this is eating me.
Mhm.
What about if you put me in title? Like your title company, I think that they need some help, and that's how everything started.
Okay.
Now,
Closed mouths don't get fed. So
no,
I'm
that's true.
glad you said that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, yeah, that. I like that. Like I don't keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
Yeah, no tienes miedo de preguntar ni
Yeah.
like.
No,
So you said you graduated your bachelor's in Puerto Rico. ¿Qué universidad de Puerto Rico te graduaste?
Universidad de Puerto Rico en Carolina.
Oh, okay. Yo
Hmm.
fui a la Universidad de Puerto Rico en Mayagüez por,
Oh.
por 2 años.
Well, you know that I started in la Universidad de Puerto Rico de Calle, and
Okay.
yo entré por naturales, biología.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yo quería
What
ser
made you not?
That's a big
What made you
change.
not continue there?
yo quería ser patóloga forense,
Oh wow. That's a big difference.
but it was so boring.
Yeah, it
You
sounds
know,
it. It
even
sounds
the people, like the students, like they were not able to have a
a good
conversation
time.
about life and all that stuff, and I'm like, I don't think this is for me, And from Calle, like to Carolina, so I used to travel every morning at
Okay.
5 in the morning, travel like driving to Carolina. That's like probably 45 to an
Yeah.
hour. But I was happy. I was doing apparently what I wanted.
That's
No, that's
awesome.
good.
Go Jorge's comment.
So we
I
have
think she knows
some
Jorge.
comments.
All good people in the, you know Jorge, right?
Jorge.
Figueroa.
Figueroa.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Of course. Hi, Jorge.
But like I went to college in la Universidad de Mayagüez. I was studying to be a nurse.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
Like,
was
nice.
and that didn't last long. La primera práctica que fui que tuve que limpiar un culo cagado, I was like, no, this is not for me. I need to get out. But then after that, I dropped out. I dropped out of college, and then I went into the military from there. So it was like I needed an out from Puerto Rico. I was like, I think this is my only out, and I'm here now. Like, what? That was in 2010. So 12 years later,
12
boom, I'm
years
over here
later.
now.
From
Oh,
a nurse
nice.
to a realtor.
Yeah.
That's a
I
big change.
like life
Well,
has been
yeah,
pretty.
it happens like from biology and then marketing and then legal assistant and now title, like it takes time for
Right.
you to figure out what do you want to do.
Right.
Yeah. So
No,
can
for
you,
sure.
now that we're talking about title, can you tell us a little bit about your company, Simply Title?
Simply title, it needed to happen. I'm gonna start like that.
I
um
love the name, by the way. It's like to the
Just
point.
simply.
it's simple, and
Yeah.
that was the purpose. Even though the job our job is not easy or simple, we
Mm,
want you guys, realtors, lenders, whoever, make it feel that it's simple when
Right.
it's not. So we
mhm.
always try, just to, hey, we do everything for you. It's gonna be simple, just,
Yeah, I
trust.
love that.
Simply title, as I mentioned before, I work with other title companies. I'm always being this person that, with a million of ideas and want to change the world and to be better. And I was getting exhausted because I used to just go home, like prepare a plan for next day and talk with the big guy. Say, hey, what about this? If we do this and if we do that, yeah, 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 yeah. And
Oh, they'll put it
just
aside.
so many times that I try, and the funny, well, it's funny now, but
It wasn't funny
it
then.
was not funny then. All the co-workers, like people that used to work with me, they were like, oh yeah, Jasmine, let's do that, let's do this. Like they were so happy and like with that
Excited.
vibe,
Like excited, yeah.
and everything was like turn off, like didn't want to listen to me, and I got tired. It was got to the point that I'm like, hey, I know what I'm doing. People trust me. um these people that work with me, they trust me, they like it. This is it. Why not? Like, I did some numbers and I did this and that, and I'm like, no, simply title is gonna happen, and it's gonna happen. And it's a blast because my ideas that I had before, they're running exactly the same way I thought about them, and
Mm.
it has been a totally success. Like I feel really proud about it because at this point I'm like, ooh, you should have listened to me.
No, I
And
mean,
now you don't have to ask for permission.
right. Now you
Yeah,
do it. Now you just do it, and hopefully they're watching, and hopefully they'll learn how to listen
Yeah.
to their people next time. Because when you have a company, it's not only about you; it's the people that you have around you, like you said earlier. And I feel like the people that you have now working with you too at Simply Title, like they're all amazing. Like they always, very very happy,
Friendly.
friendly. Yeah, they're always very attentive. If you need something, like, hey, how can I help you? Like they'll make it happen, and that is what makes a company successful. It's the people that run it.
definitely. Simply title is not simply title just because my great ideas.
Mhm.
Simply title is simply title because the team that we built. These ladies, simply title wouldn't be what it is without them. uh is more than a coworker. This is,
Right.
I know them for years. Like Natalie, I know her since she was in high school. She actually went to high school with my niece. Michelle and Tiffany, we used to work together years ago. And then I have my daughter that finally she decided to work with me. Christina used to work with her years ago, different ways, but like and then Nardi is one of my old realtors' daughters. So we have built
Mhm.
this amazing team relationship that I'm so grateful and thankful for each of them.
That's awesome. Was it scary going from working for a title company to opening your own?
Oh, definitely. um you cannot avoid that scare, like that fear, you get scared. um
Mhm.
Did you have people that were pushing you towards it, or did you have people that were like, "Oh, you shouldn't do it"?
Both of them. Yeah, both. I sat down probably with like 2 3 people and just like throw the idea, and those 3 people were like, oh hell yeah, you need to do that. And I was like, okay, that's it. Let's do
That's
it.
awesome.
Zombies. Let me open zombies.
That's
um
awesome. You want to have those people around too, because those are the ones that don't try to pull you down. Like you were saying, like you might have a great idea and then you share it with someone, and there's always that Debbie Downer that couldn't accomplish anything in their life, and
And
they
then
want to
they,
stop you from accomplishing stuff.
mhm.
Like
yeah, it was a scary part of everything, but I know it. And it's the love that I feel about title. Like if it's the love that I feel about what I do. Even though like you guys presented me that I was gonna send you a text like, do you need to put like CEO, owner, founder? Like, can you just say simple title? And it's me. It's just me. Like
Yeah.
I'm that type of person that bragging. I don't kind of like it, but I'm sorry. Yeah, like
I
um,
know because we were gonna take it from your signature, but I'm
yeah,
like, I know that she's the owner, but the
yeah.
signature just says that you're a title agent,
Uh-huh.
title.
My
and I love
signature
that
just
because
says
it's very humble.
Florida, yeah, Florida licensed title agent.
Yeah,
It's simple as simply. Um,
simple.
so like every time that I completely forgot about what we were talking about. Hmm.
No, just you were just telling us about your company, about Simply Title. Yeah, like
That you're grateful.
yeah,
And,
no, but I
That
guess my
the
next
people that told me
oh,
yes, go
connect.
ahead. And the love that I have for what I do. And I was like there's there's a million of title companies, and there always will be a million of title companies. I have built a great relationships with a lot of realtors and lenders and brokers, that I was not scared about that part, because I know that they know who I am and
right.
how I work. um we have 3 offices, and that was not planned like at the beginning. That just happened, and I'm
You were
great.
just thinking about one office, like let me just open one office right now.
Yeah, it was just gonna be well, not gonna be, but that the plan was Kissimmee, and in years, keep opening offices. But it happened, and I always believe, like, inside of me, that it's not quantity, is quality.
Quality.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So even though we have the 3 offices that we have a lot of business from people that know us, and they're really happy with our service. And it's not just because we can offer whatever more than our service, but
Mm-hmm.
we know what we do. We love what we do, and they know that. Like I have realtors that they met me when I was doing legal assistant.
Oh wow.
So and they're being followed, and they say, hey, you go to Japón, allá te vamos a seguir, you know.
I'm gonna start selling real estate in Japón.
So again, like I'm at the beginning, I was really surprised, because the support was like immediately. But then after, now that we're gonna be 3 years and that support continues, is like I'm blessed, and
That's
I'm really really really
awesome.
thankful of it.
Good things happen to good people, so
Hmm.
you know that's always true. It doesn't matter what you do in life. If you're a good person and you do it, you know, from the heart, and especially if you're humble in everything you do, then there's only success that's gonna uh, come. What is it like? Be a byproduct of your humbleness and your success. So
That's true.
what's next? You said that you didn't know that you were gonna open 3 offices in what, 3
3
years? Yeah, in
years.
3 years. So what's the future look like for Jasmine and for Simply Title?
Well, apparently we're gonna keep opening offices.
Ese es,
Oh.
uh,
ese es como un exclusivo, nadie lo tiene.
no, kind of. Well, like people should know. Like in 3 years, if we got three offices, it means something.
Right.
I the three locations that we have, they're so um, perfect, because Longwood, it takes a lot of that area, and then um, I- probably I need something on Ocala up, because I have like realtors from that area, but we always offer the mobile notary, and
Oh
we got
yeah, your little
Yeah, tell
card.
us a
Can
little
you
bit
tell us
about that.
about that?
we have our trailer. We
Wait,
had to
one
stop
second.
this.
Was that one of the ideas that you have brought up to your old?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh,
in your face if
No,
you're
and,
watching.
your
it's,
face,
and it's crazy because like every time that one of the girls of the office, they use my car, and they come back and say, Jasmine, why your radio always off? Like you don't listen to music or like when you're driving? I'm like, no. And it's a good thing, it's a bad thing for people, but like every time that I drive from my house to the office and from the office to the house, I'm in completely silence, because that's the time that I all these ideas come.
Oh,
It's
Interesting.
I
crazy.
like
And
that.
then like today, and I of course I cannot tell you the idea that I got today.
No.
But I was driving and I got to the office, like really really excited. I'm like, Christina, Michelle, what about if we do this? And they were like, en serio, yes. So I take that time, and I love music, don't get me wrong, but I think that that's the only moment that I have just to relax and calm
Mhm.
down and think about what's going on, and remember, I'm a marketing person. I'm not,
Right.
I don't do it, but I need to take advantage of what I actually think that I have, and I do it when I drive. So
That's a good idea.
yeah, we probably gonna, like at this moment we don't have any plans to open our fourth office yet. I just want this year 2022, that now COVID is not here, just to do a couple of events, and meet again with our people, and offer them our appreciation, and with the girls doing the same thing. Maybe next year we touch that topic again, and let's see what happens.
Okay.
We need another poker night.
Oh
Or
yeah,
casino.
I love the poker.
That was nice. That
That's
was really
coming.
good. That was like the fact that you guys think outside the box, and you have your little trailer, you have these events, karaoke. Like, I think that's what, other than Christina, because Christina obviously told us to go over and invited us. I think that the fact that you were like that creative kind of kept us going, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because yeah, anybody have invited us to other places, but we probably just go for that one time and
Mhm.
then don't show up ever again. But with you guys, it was like, these people like to have fun. Like, we like to have
Yeah, we
fun.
like to.
And that's and that's how it's supposed to be, like I can just be doing classes, and these like networking events every month, every 2 weeks or whatever, but we want to do whatever we do, like because we like
Right.
it. Like if
Mhm.
we do a poker night, believe me, that is because I spend probably 3 nights of with my partner playing poker at night. Like, and then karaoke. You have seen our videos. We love that, and I know, and because of the feedback of maybe posts and pictures and videos that I had in my own personal social media, I'm like,
Mhm.
people like this. So
Yeah.
this is the way that we need to go. Do things that people like. Do things that we like, and
Right.
that's the best way of connect to
Right.
everyone. Not just doing it because of doing it.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, just people are usually like focused on just business, 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 and then they forget about your real side, like the side
Hmm.
that the human side, what I call it, because everybody is raised differently. Everybody comes from a different Florida is like a melting pot, so everybody comes
Mm-hmm.
from different backgrounds of life. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like we gotta look at things that kind of makes us like get together, or like we have como que tenemos en
En
común,
común.
o sea,
Mm-hmm.
cosas que tenemos en común, ¿me entiendes?
Yeah.
Like
That's how you should be, and that's that's how I think. A mí me gusta pariciar, and I know people that like to do the same. So you know what? Vamos a pariciar.
yeah,
Yeah. And I know a lot of people that like stop themselves from doing what they like to do because they're like, oh, I'm not gonna relate to this person, or this person's not gonna want to do
cómo me van
business
a
with me
percibir, like,
because I like to have fun. But it's like you gotta be yourself.
right,
Yep.
So
like the more genuine you are, you're gonna attract the people that really want to work with you. I feel like if you don't want to work with me because of the way I am, okay, fine. There's a million and one realtors out there that you can use. I
yeah.
know, we can provide the best service as possible, but if we can connect on a human level, then
Mm-hmm.
there's no business into doing business. Like
How you show calls, keeping it 100%.
we keep
Yeah,
it
keeping it
100.
100. So, do you think that it's difficult to be a woman in this industry, in real estate or in title?
Well, I don't think so. Actually, not at all.
Mm.
Um, Title is full of women. It's like really weird if you see, like a processor that is a guy, or a marketing person that is a guy. It shouldn't be that way, but I believe the title is just more woman. Real estate is the same thing. Like the competition is amazing.
Fierce.
And there's so many good realtors, and
Mhm.
I can, like I know a lot of women and I know a lot of men. So at these type of business, realtor or real estate, or even title, it's not hard for any of them,
Yeah,
men or women.
I agree.
Yeah. Um,
There's a mix of everything.
Yeah.
yeah. But I think that like when
I think
there's
when it comes to real estate in a woman, like when you're opening doors from these men and you don't know them, then that's when it gets a little challenging. And
yeah,
when they try to like,
hit you up in the
hit you
DMs.
up in the DM, and it's not to buy a house, it's to do something else. It's like, but
But that's probably is happening to the guys too. Think about it.
you think so? I mean, I don't
Uh, hasn't happened to me. I don't know.
Not you, Victor.
I mean, no, unless it's a lender or a EXP
Oh, I love
realtor,
that.
then they're not
EXP.
in my DM.
Oh my god. Stop.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm just saying.
So to finish it off, we have a special question that we like to
Uh-uh.
ask because we have a lot of followers that are not, entrepreneurs, but they want to become entrepreneurs. So what advice do you have for women that want to follow their dreams and aspirations and they feel like stuck?
Exactly that they need to follow their dream. They need to be persistent. They need to work hard for it. Forget about whoever said, or any obstacles or any walls. If you believe in yourself, you will make it. And if you're a dreamer like I am, you will make it happen.
I
Okay,
agree.
I like that. I like that. That's
Yeah.
very to the point.
Yeah, just follow that fear. Follow the
Yeah,
fear.
I think that every time that you try to do something different or try something new and you have like that gut feeling that you're scared, it's because what's on the other side is probably 10
Hmm.
times better.
Yeah,
And
it's
and
just
and and 9 times out of 10, I think that's the feeling that you get, or that's the emotion that goes through your body basically. And
Yeah.
that's human nature. That's normal.
I believe that people need to trust themselves,
Right.
um to go forward, to move forward. If you don't trust yourself, then it's not gonna happen, because you will see so many things against your idea, your dream, that it's not gonna be possible. So
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, especially, I mean, I don't know if especially women, but a lot of people are waiting for, I guess, to meet the right person,
That
to
sign.
like put them in the right position, or they're just waiting for something to make it happen instead of just like doing stuff themselves and just trusting themselves. Because I'm talking from experience. I feel like I had a lot of time, a lot of years that I was just waiting on, when is this gonna happen for me, and when is this gonna happen for me,
Mhm.
instead of like
Actually
doing it myself.
No,
Yeah,
that makes
that's
sense.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, I was the same. I was thrown into real estate because I had my safe job. I had my corporate job. I was making really good money in the timeshare industry as a sales manager. And because of COVID, obviously nobody was traveling back then. So it was like they gave me the boot. And at that point I was transitioning into getting my real estate license, but that was like the sign of like, now you really gotta do interest in real estate, because if not, you ain't gonna eat. So I was just thrown at it. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure that if that wouldn't have happened, I would have probably it would have been a longer transition period because I have my secure job, I have my steady income,
Mhm.
and I didn't have to do real estate at that point. I had my safe job unless something happened, which it did, and then it was like the wake up call, basically. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta wake up and do this, buddy.
Yeah, it's scary. It's scary. You just need to believe in yourself and move
Yeah.
forward.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time. You have any other questions?
No, that was the last one.
Okay. So thank you
You
so much
see,
for
I
your
touch a
time,
lot.
Jasmine.
Hopefully, we'll see each other tomorrow at the most anticipated closing.
Yes.
Whew.
Hopefully.
Se, se me cayeron los pelos ya de tanto esperar y
Y yo tengo ganas.
yo tengo ganas de la barba, que es lo único que me puede salir ya. But hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. And thank you so much for being with us here. And I know that your time is very valuable, so I appreciate it 1000%. And for you guys watching, thank you so much. I know that we were out last week because of we were on vacation, we were on a cruise, we were in the middle of the ocean last Thursday. But thank you so much for tuning in. Actually, we have one more comment.
Oh, yeah. Ashley. Yes. I completely agree. That uncomfortable
Uncomfortable
fear
fear
usually leads to greatness.
Yep, that's absolutely right.
Yes.
That's true.
So on that note, we're gonna make sure to let you guys know, or let you guys go. We'll see you guys next week and Keep It in 100 with Gissel and Victor. And then I guess we don't know who's gonna be our next special guest, so you'll find out
Stay
soon.
tuned.
So stay tuned, guys. Have a great night and see you next week.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.